a little bit of bits and pieces from it. You're in Ohio.
I'm in Ohio now. I live in Florida, but I'm from North Carolina.
Give me a few minutes, brother. You're in Ohio, but you take Mrs. She gonna be barking and stuff. Lord have mercy. Oh my
Who
Lord.
are you talking to?
This is brother Oscar. You can say hello.
Ah, okay.
I can't see him.
Oh, I'm sorry. There he is right there.
Cutie pie.
Say hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
He says hello. Get out of here. You got chapter 2 done? All right, we're gonna do our test in a minute. Daddy daycare. Daddy
Yeah, I see
daycare.
they survived your wife's vacation.
Oh my God. We made it, Oscar. We made it, dog.
I know it had to be a trip.
You married?
No, sir. No, sir.
You got kids?
No, sir.
Single man? Oh man, you got it made.
Single man. Single man.
You got it made, bro. So I'm sorry, you were talking about I got the wrong camera on here. 1 second. Camera. You were saying something about Florida and Ohio. What was that?
Currently I'm working in Ohio. I live in Florida, but I'm from North Carolina. So
Okay.
I'm trying to start out buying land in Florida and then eventually move up to the North Carolina area.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ohio, is it still cold there? I know it's crazy. The weather they don't
It's
get
on and
more.
off. It's on and off, cold and hot.
I like visiting there. My dad used to work in Toledo. I go up there a lot.
Okay. It's not too far.
But you never know. It could stay cold till June up there. I mean, shit.
June, yeah. It snowed last month. And me been living in Florida for a while, I'm used to that heat.
Yeah, I know you. Oh my Lord, you dying.
Yes, sir.
So let me see. Let me pull your thing up here. Do you have something? I'm looking at your questionnaire here. Roundup. Thanks for joining us. We want to raise your financial literacy. Oscar we're on his dime today. From time to time, you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't want to come on here. I do so many of these that people want to have private. But Oscar agreed to come on to share to see a lot of people have the same question. So hopefully we can help with what he's going through. Do you have a property in mind? I'm looking at your questionnaire. You need to put a trust together. Tell me is that one property or where are you at?
At the moment, it is one property. I have the $40K that I have to invest. I have it in online account for the auction in Florida because most of them are online. So
For what? Tell me about. Let me do something. Something is your volume is low. Can you check go down there to Mike and Cam. Make sure you get the volume up. Is he low, y'all? Automatically adjust. It'll have in the settings there to say automatically adjust mic volume. Hit that button, Oscar.
Okay. Automatically adjust mic volume.
Is it checked already?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're good. All right. Well, Paris, what up, homie? Thank you so much for your love offering, my brother. Paris, he's always watching. This dude is crying. Go ahead. So tell me about this. Is it land? I'm sorry, the auction. What type of auction is it, Oscar?
It's a property auction. It's in Broward County, where you guys are having the meeting this year, or the function.
Oh, the vault.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he says the volume is not good. Something's going on here. Do me a favor. I'm gonna kick you out. Come back in.
Okay.
Because I can barely hear you myself. I'm gonna kick you out. Go ahead and just hit the button one more time.
Okay.
Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what's going on with the volume. Sometimes it doesn't come out good. Sometimes it does. Thanks for coming in. Did you get your volume? Is my volume bad too? Is my volume bad too? Because my joint sounds bananas in my ear set. But it might not be. Yeti microphone. Oscar.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, that's what it's going to be. So I can hear you a little bit better.
Still low?
Yeah, still low. I don't know why. You don't got none. You on the phone or computer?
computer.
Think what it is. Oh well, we'll roll through it, man. Let's get through it. So you got the house. Go.
I'll try to talk a little louder and cut my fan off. Yes, sir. So the auction is online. It's mostly for apartments. Broward County mostly have apartments for auction.
Okay.
But it's the 18th. So I seen you said I want to have my trust and my LLC set up before. So because it's harder once you own the property to transfer it into a trust.
Oh my God. Oscar, okay, I'm glad you're talking about this. Well, here's the thing. You can do it both ways, but for me, it's just like once I bought it in my name, it's almost like
redundant to change it because it's already a trail. Like, okay, Chris.
I mean, it's like not only that, there's no urgency. You know, it's like I own a house already. Do I want to go to the title company, do the deed, pay the recording fees, get a trustee, do the land trust? You know,
right.
It's like once you got the beautiful girl, you don't got to go out there and hunt no more. It's like, yeah, you know, I mean, I've been looking for a long time. Finally got it. You know.
Okay.
So I don't want to say that it's necessarily hard, Oscar, but it's just it's a lot of resistance. Even for me, I had a house. I remember I had it for 10 years before I took it out of it. I'm like, damn, today I'm going to do this. You know, years and years went by. Shit, it took me 10 years. I remember it was 2015 when I took that house out of a trust. In a trust. So for me, it's just easier to do. Now, you may be different than me.
Well, I would rather have it set up before because I'm a slacker too. So if I have it ready at first, then I know, okay, I got my LLC and I got my LLC to put my trust in just in case. Because I don't have too many people that I can say that's with a different last name that I can have as my beneficiary or the owner of the trust.
I'm sorry, you don't have that many people that you trust to be the trustee.
Oh yeah, yes, sir. To be the trustee of the trust.
I get a lot of that, man. We do a lot of trustees around the country. We got to get y'all into some better friend circle. Maybe are you coming to the vault? Maybe meet some better guys there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. If I'm free, I'm gonna be. If I'm free, I'm gonna be in the Hollywood area, so I can't not be down there and don't stop by.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, I would say I was there. I didn't have. I remember back when I didn't have a trustee. I had to use somebody, but it's really about cultivating those relationships. I don't know your personal life. You know, we're not here to talk about that. But yeah, it is challenging if you haven't established those professional, and a lot of us don't have entrepreneurs everywhere around us, you know, and forward thinkers, winners, leaders around us that you could say, hey, would you mind doing this? It could be a real challenging conversation for a person to even comprehend what they're getting into with you.
What they're agreeing to, yes, sir.
And it's not like you're not asking them to do nothing but sign a piece of paper. You know, we know that it's just sign a paper, forget about it.
Right.
Sign a paper. All you're doing, they think, sign a loan, and you're gonna do something.
You're responsible for something or
yeah. What about my credit? I'm like, dude, you know, but those conversations, it could be challenging.
Okay.
It could be challenging. I know where you're at. I am you, you know, so I'm like, I am you. Okay. Yeah, so it's good when you roll with homies that understand, like, I'm trustee for people. They're my trustee. It's like, yo, can you come sign? All right, cool. Stop by the title company, sign, I'm gone. But when I go sign, I don't even think about the deal. I don't care. I don't even know about the numbers. None of my business. Boom, sign and I'm gone. You know?
Okay.
Well, we understand that. You know, I guess we're usins. But to have that conversation with an ordinary person, whew.
It's extraterrestrial. It is.
It is. So I feel your pain. Trying to find a trustee can be challenging. So we do that. I mean, I have to charge $200 just because I don't even have to, you know, we don't have the time to do it. I'll do it because I care for people, but so yeah, so you want to get your trust set up. You're in Florida. So yes, I mean, I would highly recommend, man. You did okay. First of all, do you already have it under contract?
Not as of yet. Not as of yet.
All right. So when you make the bid, you have to put the buyer's. Yeah, when you make the bid, you got to put the name of the buyer on that bid, correct?
Correct.
Which is going to be your trust.
Yes, sir.
All right. So yeah, you got to take this stuff serious, man. So I don't know if you follow my content, but I just do the street name trust. I'm sorry, the address number trust.
Right.
I got that from Ronald Grant.
Okay. So just whatever the number of the address is, 253 trust.
Period.
Okay.
And it's over. 253 trust. That's it, dog.
And for
Don't
that, all
overthink
I
it.
need is your documents and to get real estate attorney to sign off on it.
Well, I wish it was that easy. See, here's the problem, Oscar. Even a lot of attorneys don't understand this stuff.
Okay.
But usually, if you're dealing with an online platform, they're going to have someone in place on the seller side that will comprehend.
Okay.
Right. So the only people you got to worry about is your people. And even sometimes when you're buying on an online auction, you have to use their closers on both sides. Correct.
I believe so, because all I do is pay the clerk's office, so that's all it is. So yeah, it's on both sides.
Yeah, they're probably going to be both sides. So yeah, I would say in an online auction, yeah, they're going to have somebody that's high level. If all the auctions that I bought, they have represented me on both sides. They represent the buyer and the seller.
Okay.
So you're going to have to give them. They're going to say, "What the hell is this trust?" Then you'll have to send over the trust agreement.
Okay. What is the trust? Then I send over your documents. Then.
At that time, yep, the land trust agreement. That's when you send them over. I think it's 9 pages. I don't know.
Okay.
You got to have the trust agreement in order for the trust to be established. You can't just say, put it in 253 trust. Real estate speaks with documents. So they're going to say, well, send over the trust. That's when you send it over with your trustee and whoever, I don't know who you're going to use. And then you have the beneficiary. You can be the beneficiary from now, or then you can transfer. It's easy to transfer beneficial interest when it's going from you to your LLC. That's just a back end document.
Okay.
But it's hard to change that, go down there and change that deed, though.
After the fact.
I want to say it's hard. Let me take that back. Mentally challenging. That's all.
Okay.
So you got it, man. You don't even need. You don't necessarily need the LLC at this second. I mean, I would like for you to have it set up, but man, I would say go get that property, brother, because you can always backdoor the beneficiaries at any time. Since you're the same person, it's not going to change on your tax return or anything.
Okay, it's still going to be the LLC and me. I still have to report the same, so it'll still be the same. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like you're selling it to Joe Smith down the street. It's not like you're transferring the beneficial interest backdoor to another third party.
Okay.
Where the IRS is going to say, hey, you transferring, that is a taxable event. But if you're transferring it, from you to your LLC, I mean, it's still on the same tax return.
Okay.
But the main thing right now for you, I'm not saying, obviously you do whatever you want. Trust first, and then your LLC. You want to buy that land. Tell me about the land.
It's actually it's an apartment. It's an apartment.
Oh, it's a building. I thought you said it was some land.
No, it's a building. It's a building.
Holy cow!
Most of the properties for sale in Broward on online auction are all apartments. You can rarely find houses. Like it's 1 trillion apartments for sale.
So is this apartment like you got a multifamily or a single inside of a single unit?
A single unit. It's a single unit. It's around 15 floors. I'll say what you would call a lot of meat on the bone. There's a lot of meat on the bone in the deal. So I'm trying to grab it. I'm trying to grab this one early. So that's why I'm trying to get all my paperwork and whatnot in line.
Get your ducks in a row.
Yes, sir. I know you said don't put yourself in debt if you don't have to. I had got approved for a conventional loan. What do you consider a good interest rate?
Well, you got to think about it. Like I'm an old geezer now. Interest rates were 8% when I started. So, man, dude, anything 4 or 5, I'm happy to pay 6%.
I was approved for 6%, a 6% interest rate.
If you talk to new people and kind of people that have been getting in the game over the last year, they're getting 2.8, 3.5, 4%. I mean, it's out there, but don't forget you can buy your interest rate down, Oscar.
How do you do that?
You talk to your mortgage broker and say, hey, listen, I want to do a buy down. And they're going to charge you points. Yeah, somebody also said your volume's low. We got to get your... If you got a second, man, there's a way you can go into your computer settings and raise your input. Go to your little... Let's see if I can do this real quick, because I mean, you got some good stuff we're talking about here. You got a Mac or a PC?
PC.
All right, select start, then select settings, system sound input. There you go. It's right here. If you just Google, let me do this. Can you see that?
Okay.
Select start,
System sound input.
system sound. Sometimes the mic input will be low. Thank y'all for bearing with us. Oscar's got some good information here. Round up while you're waiting on us. Don't forget, thank you for supporting the people that have already supported the channel. I'm so thankful. You have no idea how hard and challenging it is to continue this channel. There's a little button below that will help you to... Can't hear Oscar. That will help you, that will allow you to join the membership channel. Paris is one of our members. Roundup, it helps you to support the Roundup channel, right? It gives you the ability to ask questions first. We answer members' questions first. So it gives busy professionals and entrepreneurs just a little something extra, y'all. And it all it is, I'm asking this for Starbucks coffee a month. The price of a Starbucks coffee a month. Just to help keep the channel. I mean, good God, this is... You have no idea. You good on that? Are you still reading it?
Yeah, I'm in it now. I'm trying to turn it up.
Okay. Somebody says they can't hear you, and then somebody says they can't. Roundup, if you got any questions on trust, this is your time to get it done. We're on Oscar's dime here. So Oscar did the consultation today, and he agreed to go live with us. So I appreciate him for that. And if we can't get it anymore, we'll just keep going.
Is that a little better?
Yep, that's a little bit better. Okay, you were saying it's 15,000. What did you say about the unit?
It was a 15-floor unit.
15th floor.
It has a little dock at the back, so it's semi-waterfront.
For 40 grand?
Actually, I may be able to get it for a little cheaper than 40, but yeah, 40 is probably going to be the max bid on it. I don't know. It's a lot of apartments down there for rent. I've seen some go for 25. That was probably valued at 150.
Now tell me about the HOA in this building in particular.
I'm not 100%.
Well, that's another thing. You got your pen. You have to verify. See, Oscar, what happens is, and this almost happened to me. What happens is we get excited about buying a unit. Well, I did. I'm so excited. I got a good deal. Man, I'm ready to buy this thing cash. Then I found out I wasn't able to rent it. That was against the bylaws. So what do you plan to do with this unit?
I was gonna rent it until I heard you say do a lease to buy.
Lease purchase.
But I was renting would that be the same? Can I not do a lease purchase if that's in the bylaws?
Yeah, same thing. So you got to make sure you go down there, and if you can't, well, you probably can just meet somebody walking and say, hey, do you know who the property manager is? I mean, the HOA company is for this. And a lot of times in a building, they'll have a sign that says this is managed by, New Mark Investments or whatever investment, or, property management or some homeowners association. You got to know that, bro, because you buy that, man, and they say, well, renting is against our bylaws. You're going to have some hell on your hands.
Then I can't make the money back from the prop. Okay.
Well, you can make it back. You just got to do owner financing or land contract. So you got to know how to approach this stuff. That's all, brother.
Okay.
So then you're going to have to get another level of sophistication. If they say no rentals, then you got to do a land contract or owner financing. So there are ways to do it, but I want you to know that going in. So I don't want you to have a tenant, then your tenant get harassed because they can get your tenant. I promise you, they can get them out. They got ways.
Okay.
It would be hell. You get a deposit for somebody and then they get evicted.
Then yeah, I'm sure that deposit and the responsibility for them to find somewhere else to stay.
Yeah, that's all on you. You don't want that.
Okay.
And this is serious, man. So we got to find out. You got to know what and how much is the HOA. Sometimes prices are kept low because the HOA will be $300, $400, $500 a month.
A month. Okay. And it may be. Would that show on the final judgment of the house?
That should be on the auction listing. You want to pull it up? I can look at it for you. You want to? There's a private message down there on the right. You see, it said private chat. You want to give me the address? I can pull it up, or I don't know if you feel comfortable with that or not.
Oh yeah. Let me go pull the address up real quick.
Round up, get your questions in. Y'all got some good questions coming in. Percy Vic. Who's good to finance land through North Carolina? I would go with just fund and grow. They can get that finance whatever you want them to finance. Go to the link. Go to any of my videos. You can get. Matter of fact, I'll give you a link for that. Percy, email me. I'll give you a link. You get a $500 discount on their services. Percy, if you need some finance and fund and grow, can do all that stuff. You can just tell it to me if you want.
I didn't know it by heart.
Oh, okay. Real life real estate. Mess them up. Fund and grow. I got a discount code for you. You can use them. Thomas, hey Chris, do you run any risk of making yourself trustee? Yes. Then if there are any issues or lawsuits, you can always transfer the beneficial interest to someone else after the lawsuit filed. Thomas, I don't mind you doing that, my friend. Obviously, you know I love you, but why do it in the first place? You don't have to. You know, you're the trustee, then you're the beneficiary. I mean, your name is still going to be on the deed, Thomas. So I don't want you on the deed. I don't want you on the deed. So just use somebody or use us. I mean, we're going to charge you a couple $100, but it's done and it's over. If you can't find it, don't worry about it, brother.
It's 3031 North Ocean Boulevard.
I like that name.
402 Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Holy cow, you're right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the beach is on the other side of the...
It's on the opposite side, but it's a little walkway, like an entrance for those apartments that lead you straight to the beach.
Right here?
Yes, sir.
Damn, you right here. It's crazy, dog.
And it's a lot of apartments that's that close to the water. So I'm thinking it has, because it might be the HOA like you're talking about.
Well, I promise you there is an HOA. For a building like this, I can almost guarantee that.
That didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah, you gotta know. What comes with time? First thing I want to know is what's the HOA? Okay. Is it Galt Ocean Terrace Condos?
I believe so, yes, sir. I'm not sure.
Is that it?
That's it though. Yes, sir. Galt Ocean Terrace.
All right, let's see if we can find the HOA. Damn, they're going for 300 over there. How many beds and bathrooms is it?
I think it was one. Oh no, it's two. I think it was a 2-2.
2-2. HOA fees right here. Unlock this data. Oh golly, they want my email. Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what the HOA is. Here we go. What'd I tell you?
Is that's a month?
Mm-hmm.
God,
Boom.
you broke my heart, Chris.
Hey,
You broke my heart, man.
I'm just the messenger, Oscar.
So I'm responsible for this along with the damn.
Well, you paying cash at $40,000, or you got a loan already?
The 40,000 is my cash reserve. It's like 45. The loan is a whole separate entity. That's what I was gonna purchase a home in Tampa with. But this 40 is just what I have to play with right now.
All right, so the loan, you're going to deploy the loan in addition to your cash reserves.
Actually, I was just going to use the loan for a whole nother property. If I could get that with just the 40, then I wouldn't have to use.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. But if I do, then I will, of course.
So this is let's look at this one. Man, this is wow, look at that. There's another building, another unit there. You got a pool. Okay, well, your big mama that you're dealing with is this right here. So
is that yes?
588. Let's say you got $600 HOA. What are the rents over there, Oscar?
I think they were saying you for the two like 16, 17. They said you should ask.
Okay. Got a pool, chilling. Nice deck. Man, that is just drop dead gorgeous. Sheesh. It's a beautiful building, brother. The fact is, or the question is, if you get 1,600, your HOA is only 580 or 600. And that may, well, you got to do some homework. What does that include? Does that include water? Does it include electrical? Does it include insurance? Does it include exterior upkeep? I don't know.
I think that was just base rent without the utilities, but it might include the utilities. So
you don't know.
Utilities, if that, then right. So that would be on top of the 6.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you live in it, I don't know if you can plan on renting it out, but
yeah, I was gonna rent it.
I'm not necessarily with rents of 1,600. You still got 1,000 to play with. So depending on your purchase price, but if and when they all go vacant, they all eventually go vacant. Okay. It's up to you to carry that 600. So you have to make a decision whether that's, and then that I don't know, does that cover insurance? Does that pay for a portion of taxes? I doubt it, but you got to know because you still got to pay real estate taxes.
I have to get in touch with them to find out what all the HOA covers.
Homeowners Association, you got to know. We do not buy houses until we know what's allowed. I bought one in November. It was in an HOA, but it was only $50 a month, But they won't even let you buy it without getting something called a resale packet. That right after you get the property under contract to buy, that you have to have something called a resale packet, which the HOA company will give you, and you gotta probably pay $200 for it.
It's like a handbook, like
bylaws. The handbook with the bylaw. There you go. It's gonna say you can have this many tenants. You got parking space, whatever. And who knows, man? I mean, it might be worth it. I don't know. Parking over there might be $200 a month. I don't know.
Okay, and it might be included with the parking.
You might be able to sell it out if the person doesn't have a car. I mean, you got to kind of do some more creativity, call out the entrepreneurial muses. Because if you have a reserved parking space, you might be able to. That might be an income stream that you can say, "Hey, listen, this place comes with parking." We don't know.
Right.
Okay. So many things you get to put down, and don't keep it all in your head, man. Put it on paper so you can say, "Okay, HOA included, insurance check, utilities check. Does it come with water check, parking check?" So.
Okay. These are questions I didn't even know to ask, Chris. That's why I need to talk to you.
Yeah, brother. Anyway, yeah, I don't even want to tell you I've been down the road already. I learned a lesson for you.
Okay. Now,
and then
the title search company you use, do they work all around the U.S. or are they just in Virginia?
Just in VA. But you can find, if you just Google, matter of fact, I think my boy Bill Brunchick's brother is down there. I'll give you Bill's email address. He'll give you, he can do all that stuff.
Okay. The one I'm using right now is charging me $175 per property.
Now, are you doing a,
I know you said I only need to go back 2 owners, an owner and the past owner, because most likely they wouldn't sell a choppy title.
that is the thought. Yeah.
Okay.
170 is kind of high. You shouldn't have to do a full title search on an auction, man. I would just do a current owner.
Like the searches you could do through the courthouse, like, well, really they have them online. Would that's good enough?
Well, it's good enough to start.
Okay.
See, right now everybody's different, right? I'm kind of willing to put 5, 6, 7,000 out based on my research as a down payment, but I'm not willing to put up the whole purchase price without, because I don't trust me enough. I trust me enough to lose a little bit of money, but if I'm gonna put up 80, 90,000, then I need to put that trust in somebody else that's gonna do an official title search with errors and omission insurance.
That's another thing that grabbed me, that why I was willing to pay it. You said they're insured, so if they miss anything, it comes under.
That's on them. You covered.
Okay.
You got title insurance.
Because I don't trust myself either. I'm a newbie, so I don't know what to look for. So I guess I got to dish out a couple dollars.
Well, you could probably, the more you do, you can get it down. I think I paid $90, but we just do one quick, and we're going to the auction, dude, where it's no holds barred. This is internet stuff, man. They've already done a surge and they know what liens are there. They're gonna have to let you know that stuff.
Okay.
It's a company, right? It ain't like you're dealing with the courthouse, are you?
Actually, yeah, it's a courthouse. It's the I'm Broward County Clerk of Court is who I'm dealing with. It's all for Florida. Florida auctions are all on the same software, but each county holds their own funds.
Okay, so well, you might have to. Okay, well, here's the thing. I've always thought, man, and I know this isn't about me, but my thought process was like, why in the hell do they have us getting in our cars, driving to the courthouse, holding up a hand, bidding against people, right? Who does that?
That's old school.
In the information age, why in the hell are we still doing industrial thinking, right? So my thought was like, why all this stuff online, right? Where everybody could bid. So now they're finally, based on COVID, they're finally starting to do more stuff in Florida. Really doing a good job of it, in my opinion. Really doing a good job of it. Yeah, Oscar, turn your volume. Guys, thanks for bearing with us. Oscar's volume is just low. We'll have to get him on the next time. But yeah, everything's online. Yes. So you will have to do some type of search, brother. You don't want to go down there and be bidding on a second deed of trust. Somebody wants to know, David, what is the price? What is the opening bid for that one, Oscar?
The opening bid for that one
Was it 400? I mean 40?
No, the opening bid was let me check. I think the opening bid was like 12.
12,000?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it ain't gonna go nowhere close to that. That doesn't mean that it won't, but
I'm thinking at least 45 to 50, I should max that one out. 45 to 50 should hopefully be the max on that.
Well, either way, you got to deal with the HOA.
Yeah, the HOA. Didn't think. I got to call. That's the first thing I need to do is see what the bylaws and the HOA is.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Now, out of the documents you have starting, which ones would I need to start getting as of? Well, I know I probably need all of them. Which ones do I need to start getting as of now?
All you need to make this offer is the land trust stuff.
So I just need a land trust document.
That's it, because you're not buying that subject to. You're not doing lease auction yet. I mean, you could obviously we give you a discount if you get more stuff at once, but all you need right now is to get that whatever 5, 6, 7 trust. Boom, get it in place. After you win the bid, send over that to the closing company, and it's over. But you're gonna have to, don't forget. I have to remind myself because I ask people to do things. I'm like, Chris, real estate speaks in documents with black ink on white paper. This is what I want to do. I never forget one of the first assignments I was doing. But this is back before real estate wholesaling was popular. I was trying to explain to the title company, I want to wholesale this. I want to sign a contract. They didn't understand it. Then I just said, look, this is what I want to do. I slid the assignment of contract over to them with the purchase and sale agreement. He looked over it, and dude just said, okay, we can do this. No more talking.
The legal jargon, just slid in the paperwork.
This is what I want to do. That's why I love real estate. It's right there on black and white.
Okay. Don't make it too complicated.
Yeah. Well, it can get complicated, but you're going to learn something real quick if you buy this thing without doing your due diligence on this HOA, bro.
That's what I was afraid of. That's why I need to talk to the expert first. So I make sure I check all my P's and Q's.
Okay. Yeah. Phil, I can't change this audio. I'm sorry about that, y'all. He's good, though, this all. Okay. So what else you got, Oscar? So we're good on research on that. You're making your offer, HOA, trust. What else?
Okay. Now for the loan that I had, I was looking at houses in Tampa. Now, they have some multi-family houses, like let's say a duplex with 2 sections for $250, or they have real nice apartments in real nice neighborhoods for the $250. Which would you prefer, or which value would you deem to be higher?
Anytime I can get multiple units under one roof, I'll try to go with that. What? Multiple units under one roof, because you got one roof. And you determine your own HOA on that. And then you can always condo convert. You can split those out and sell them. There is a way to do that, but I don't want to go there. But anytime you can get more than one unit under one roof, I'm good. I'd rather have that. I try to stay out of big buildings, man. They just, they have special assessments. Say, for instance, something happened. This happened to me. They want to redo that dock. Let's say it costs, I don't know, $80,000. They'll do a special assessment. They'll take $80,000 divided by 200 units, chop it up, and send you a bill. So just got to get done. So duplex always for me.
Okay. Now everything else I have, I think. Let me see. Okay, now if you're buying a house at an auction and it's a lien on it that you may miss if you do your own research, do you have to pay the lien at the time of the sale right then?
You only have to pay it. So you have people that can't hear him. Any liens that you missed on your title search on an auction, you have to satisfy those when you go to sell it. Because you don't get caught up when you buy it. They don't care.
So if I buy one and the lien sneaks by, as long as I have it, they're not paying attention.
Well, they may say, "Hey, you're the new owner, and we want you to pay this." Like you missed the water, it might be $2,000. Okay. They may come after you, but usually it only pops up when it's time to sell. But I have seen public utilities come after guys that didn't, because sometimes the public utility bill can't be wiped out. So you got a water bill that usually foreclosure wipes out a lot of stuff, but it ain't wiping out back taxes, and it ain't wiping out sometimes public water bills, utility bills. So yeah, sometimes I have seen them say, "You're the new owner. We need you to take care of this player." Okay. It could be both.
I just didn't know if I had to satisfy that at the time of the purchase. But as long as I can have something sneaks by and it doesn't just catch me, I can have time to.
Oh yeah, it won't be something. They'll. That's why we buy it in trust. I'd be like, yeah, okay, I know I owe you, but what are you gonna do? You gonna sue me?
Who you gonna get? Who you can't sue the trust? I heard you say you can't sue the trust.
You can, but who cares? What if somebody gets a judgment against 253 Trust? What does that have to do with Oscar McCuller?
Right.
Nothing. I'm like, okay, go ahead, do it. I'm just saying, we don't use our knowledge and skills for negative. We use it for positive. And sometimes listen, I'll pay you, but just give me some time. So, when you learn this stuff, man, I got to make sure my round-uppers know, when you learn this stuff, you have to be a force for good. Be a force for good with this stuff, man. Right. Okay, lien that slipped by. What else?
I had that's it for the auction. Everything else was scheduled to scheduled 2, but that was just the documents. I think I pretty much followed your content on how, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. I got your ninja your ninja guide for being able to negotiate the deals and whatnot. So
You're a
once
man.
I go through that, I think that'll be self-explanatory. I wouldn't waste time on that. I'm gonna just study your content.
You're gonna be a beast, dude. With that negotiating, I took. I mean, since 2004, and packaged it up in 10 hours. You're a master.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right. Good to hear you. Anything else you want my rounduppers to know? What can you give us for advice? Or I love hearing from my roundup members, brother Oscar.
Just keep going with it. Don't think that it's too much. Don't get afraid. Like Chris says, don't take mortgage and houses and put them together. You can get it without the mortgage or from someone else.
It's all up here.
Yeah, it's easier than you think. And once you get going, it's like a drug. You're just gonna get addicted to wanting more properties.
I see you. I feel your energy. You're like trying to get this thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to get all the knowledge I can. I don't want to go lose my shirt, so to speak. So I'm trying to get all the knowledge I can.
So I'm opening up. My team is putting together like a email platform where if you have questions, it's going to be just a small amount, like a monthly thing for purposes like this, because I can't do these all day. I could be on here all day with consultations.
Right.
Email, I can just send it back. So make sure just stay on the channel when we release that. If you need something, that way you can get a question answered quickly, and then you're done with it.
Okay. That'll be a lot. That'll be helpful because I know I have a lot of questions on the ding that I could just send you, and I might need answer for, and I know you can't get it.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Anything else, brother Oscar?
No, sir. That'll be all.
Okay. Roundup. I love y'all. Let me get this kid to tutoring today. Got to get to tutoring.
Yes, sir.
Roundup. Subscribe to the channel. If you keep forgetting to do this thing, and make sure you get the tickets to the vault, y'all. The discount ends today, or it might have ended already. Y'all better come on down.
Right, but if you could add another day, that'll help. I'll go ahead and double check my schedule and see if I can grab me a ticket. I think there were 8 something.
Yeah, I don't know what I don't have any control over. Let me see what they are now.
I think it ended last night, if I'm not mistaken.
Sometimes they don't change it to later. Nah, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, the bottom ticket's 1,100 now.
That's an extra 300.
Anyway, I tried, dog.
That's still not too bad to be around Patrick Bet David.
You're right.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
Monster. All right, I'm gone, man. Good to see you, Oscar. Let's stay in touch.
Appreciate you too, big brother.
Yep, thank you. All right, bye.